we're gonna be showcasing, like I said on my previous video, everything that Silver and Blood stole from NIKKE. And when you say steal, it's a big word. It's not just taking inspiration. It's not just, let's take a little bit from here and there, right? No, there is a lot of things. They are really big Shift Up fans. They took a lot of things, as you can see here. Let's go one by one with both games open so we can show them, all right? Now, some things you might be like, oh, Sefhi, it's not that bad. Just wait until we keep going with the list, all right? Let's start with the molds. We have two types of molds in NIKKE, all right? Normal molds, 50 pieces, 21%, and then you have the SSR molds, 50 pieces, 61%. Both at 50. Same thing here. You have your normal molds, all right? Which, by the way, is the same percentage. And then you have the SSR molds, 50 pieces, with the same percentage, all right? 61 and the other 1%. So molds, okay, it's not too bad, just some molds, doesn't matter, right? Let's go into event extractor, because this is a pretty cool one. So the game has events, just like every game, right? A 2-week event cycle. But the funny thing about the events in this game is that it's kind of similar to other games, right? Or, well, rather than other games, to our favorite game, NIKKE. So first of all, let's go into challenge, okay? Because challenge in this game has 5 stages. The first one gives you a normal single, and the other ones will give you, as you can see, right? If I were to do the third one, 5 mold pieces and then some resources. If you were to go to 1-3, what you will be getting is, once again, 5 mold pieces on your first clear on every chapter, right? So all the way to 1-5, and on the first one, you get a single as well. It's like, okay, kind of similar, but it's fine. Now, pay attention to this. You get 24 of this material on 1-3. You get 24 core dust. Alright, the other ones are a little bit different, but on the other game modes, they're gonna be the same. But this is the core dust of this game. This is what would be the battle datasets, and these are the credits. So you can see pretty close numbers right there. So that is the challenge on this event, right? If you go to the event itself, there is all the way to 112 on normal and hard. In NIKKE, you have farmable stages at 2, 4, 7, 9, and 11. Well, in here, right, you have some farmable stages at 2, 4, 6, of course, 9, and 11. Now, when you farm, for example, 111, what do you get? Well, did you get 2 hours of whatever this material is, I forgot, and 50 of this, right? If I were to 111, what do you get? Well, 4 boxes plus your 50 currency. Plus, of course, your bonus of 50 for being 100%. Again, numbers are 1-to-1 on almost everything that they're doing. If you go to the shop on the event, and we go into the shop in NIKKE as well, right? What can you buy in NIKKE? I bought everything already, but you all know since you play NIKKE. You can buy the extra items right here, right? The extra items right here on top. You can buy as well 1 multi, normal multi, 1 advanced multi, right here, both of them. Same price, by the way, 400 per piece, okay? 400 per piece. You can buy all the skill book materials, which, once again, they are here as well. You can buy the consoles, and you can buy the materials and the infinite ones as well. So 2,000 per 10 currency infinite, or 30 cordas, 300 currency, top at 50. 30 cordas, different name, 300 currency, top at 50. Every single thing is the same as NIKKE. Same price, same everything, all right? That's the event. So that's event, that molds. Now let's go into daily rewards, weekly rewards, and everything else. Because in NIKKE, on your daily missions, which I cannot show because I already did them, you get what? 100 gems and some materials, right? So we get 100 gems and some materials. If I go to the dailies here, you get 100 gems, 5 normal mold pieces, which you also get in NIKKE, and some materials. Now let's go into the interesting one, weeklies. On your weeklies, you will get... It's not a little bit similar, okay? First, you get 8 hours of credits and 1 normal gift. 8 hours of credits, 1 normal gift. 100 of these boost modules to level up your gear and 1 better gift. 100 of this material to improve your gear and 1 better gift. On the third one, what did you get? 10 mold pieces, 8 hours of credits. 8 hours of credits, 10 more pieces. On the next one single, and then 1 hour of the other one. Like everything, it's one-to-one with NIKKE, right? On the dailies and on the weekly missions. The chapter missions, which would be your main missions in NIKKE, one-to-one on rewards every time you clear a chapter. The achievement missions, every time you clear any achievement right here on these challenges, one-to-one to NIKKE. Right? So, interesting things. Now, campaign rewards. This is when it starts to get sticky, okay? Because when you go and check even the fucking combat power, right? If we go to 724 boss, the chapter 7 boss right now in NIKKE, you get a T5 piece of gear, 16,100 credits, 30k battle dataset. What do you get on the chapter 7 boss on this game? Well, 16,100 credits, 30k battle dataset, 255 core dust, and 1 T5 piece of gear. Now, even the combat power is the same before NIKKE nerfed the combat power, right? Before NIKKE actually nerfed the combat power, it was also 16k. Kind of a, coincidence, let's say, right? Now, the EX stages. In NIKKE, you have EX stages on the map, and they will reward you with 300 gems. Well, in this game, every chapter will have one EX stage that you can do for 300 gems, or for 300, yeah, it's gems, it's the same. Once again, coincidence. Now, monthly cards. This is also pretty funny. In NIKKE, we have 2 monthly cards, right? You have one that rewards you with 300 with 300 gems instantly, and then 100 per day. And then you have this one that gives you 1200 instantly, and this box. That box is important. If we go into the boutique, I believe it is, right? And we go into either the Crescent Ball or the Alliance, you get 330 immediately and 100 daily. Okay, and you get 1210 instantly and a box every day. And this box has the same thing as NIKKE. Skill books, burst materials, or the core dust if you prefer those core dust, right? Like literally every single thing you can get on this box is on this box as well. Coincidence. Coincidence. Now, gacha percentage. Let me remove everything so we can have a clear here. Gacha percentage and ticket system. NIKKE 4%, no guarantee. After 200, you can't ticket the character on the cash shop if you were absolutely unlucky, right? Oops, sorry, let me go to the normal shop. If you were super unlucky, with 200 gold tickets, you can exchange for the character, or you can use 200 silver tickets for a spare body. 3 out of 3, 11 out of 11. All right. So this gacha, which is not transmission, this is a different system we'll talk about in a second as well. If you go to Embrace, once again, there is a 4%, no guarantee, same silver, same ticket system, if you will. It's not that silver tickets and gold tickets, is different, but you can get up to 11 copies of Lamia with those silver tickets, or you can get 3 dupes of a specific characters that rotate every day for 200 normal ones. It's a dupe, not a character. Once again, NIKKE 1-to-1. Now, this one is pretty funny as well, because for those of you who don't remember, the first unit that Shift Up released was Helm. Normal Helm, right? Right there she is. Now, what does Helm do? On her burst, she will provide attack damage as HP, aka life steal. Life steal for every character in your team. Well, the first character in this game, Lamia, right? If we go to here, Lamia, her skill or her burst skill, while full burst is active, which is called Blood Moon in this game, allies restore HP equal to 25% of damage though. Life steal character on your first banner. Kind of funny that even the first character you have to copy that one, right? Let's go to the next one, which is the normal shop. The normal shop in this game. So for example, if you were to the Senti shop, all of the shops are 1-to-1 the same, even the prices. So if I go to the normal shop, this shop is literally this one right here. If I go to this one, this is the battery shop, or is the other one? No, this is this one. This is the dollar shop where you can get either dupes, 10 discounted chips per day at 240, 10 discounted chips at 180 this time, right? Or normal chips at 300. Normal chips 300, 400, depends on which one you are buying, 400, 300. These are the consoles of this game. The dupe shop, we already show the same. Then you have the blood shop, which I'm pretty sure this has to be the PvP shop, which is exactly the same as our PvP shop. you can buy disgusting gear that's worthless, or code manuals, which are these ones right here. All right, coincidence. And then you have this one right here. This shop is this one. This is the dollar shop. This is the cube shop where you buy cube upgrades. There is a cube system in this game, which is the same as NIKKE. Now, they did not implement a lost sector mechanic. What they did is, as long as you play the campaign, you unlock these cubes. But these cubes are the same. You have slots, they increase your elemental damage and give you some physical damage in this case, right?
They
Literally
are just
the
big
same.
fans of Shift Up Sama. They are innocent.
Yeah, so that is the cube system, right? So let me come here. Now, the premium shop as well is something that they were like, Shift Up is doing this pretty good, so let's copy it too. If you go into your boutique, standard goods, monthly, weekly, and daily free stuff you get in NIKKE, right? You get 10 mold pieces, normal ones, and 100 gems on your monthly one, which if you come here on your monthly and weekly and daily is the same, right? So this monthly, it's the same. This weekly free and this daily free are the same ones as this game as well. Because why not, right? Even the packs, by the way, are pretty similar, but we can talk about another time. The cubes you already saw. Oh, this also was a pretty good one because they copied things from NIKKE that make sense. They are good systems, but then they went ahead and copied the 160 wall while giving less resources than NIKKE to pull. You copied the worst fucking system the game has. Why? If I go to any character, so let's say, for example, into Gadrick, right? Our Dark Souls character. He is level 80. But if I use a dupe, he goes to 120. And if I do another dupe, right? He can go to 160. I don't have another dupe, but he can go to 160. He's an SR, so only 2 dupes. The SSRs can get 3 dupes to go to 200. And then they can go to core 7 as well, by the way. I don't know what's called in this game, but they can go to core 7 as well. So an interesting system they decide to copy for no reason, but it is what it is. There is a recycle room that I do not have unlocked yet. All right, but I can show it later. There is a Tactics Academy. For those of you who don't know where Tactics Academy, right, where you get different stuff. We can go to our castle, and this is the observatory where you will get new synchro slots for free. You're gonna be getting passive increase on your outposts, etc., just by completing missions and spending credits. Just like our Tactics Academy. There is a special interception, which all of you know, right? You have the normal interception, not the new one, right? You have a couple bosses. In this case, if we come here and we go to the Rat King, there is up to 9 levels where you have different percentages. They change the percentages slightly from NIKKE, but it's still the same system. 9 bosses, you can either skip, which by the way, you can skip even on your first attempt of the day. You don't even need to fight the first one of the day, which I think is better than NIKKE. NIKKE, let me skip Anomaly Interception. I don't want to fight, I'm a lazy bitch. I want to skip every day. All right, the same. The next one, Special Interception Simulation Room. This is a pretty cool one as well, because they not only took the system, right? This is where it gets funny. They took even the combat power. So as you can see, difficulty 1 to 5, and every difficulty you have A, B, C, right? And if you clear C, you get the rewards for B and A. That's the same here. But not only it's the same, if I go to Hunting 9 and we go into Truth Odyssey, 1 to 5 here on the right? 1 to 5. And the combat power on 1A, 1910. On 1B, 2675. 2675, and on 1C, 4490. This goes for all of them. All the same are the same combat power as this. It's literally the same numbers everywhere. Now, I'm not sure if they can sue or not, because the game is different in gameplay. Then there is the tower, Infinite Abyss. Every normal level will give you 50. Every 5 levels of the tower, you get the 100. And 10 cordas, which goes up the more you go into the tower. What is that, NIKKE? Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Now, there is a gearing system, which I don't know if there is overload gear. I'm assuming there's gonna be some sort of overload equipment, but right now, what you can do is, low level gear. So for example, a T4 piece of gear, you can enhance, right? And just like in NIKKE, low level gear can only go to level 3. If you still have some super low level gear in NIKKE, it can only go to level 3, in case you guys don't remember. The higher level is the one you can take further than this, not this one, which is still, once again, pretty funny as well that they took everything 1-to-1. And then, of course, you have lastly your Synchro device, which is a transfusion system, which, normal, right? You need to get past the level 200 wall in this game as well, or the 160, whatever you prefer. And if you want a new slot, you can get them on the Tactics Academy, or by spending 500 gems, which is kind of similar, once again, to NIKKE. Now, those are all the systems that I've seen that they have copied 1-to-1. There is more things in the shop, there is more numbers, even the combat power on some stages in campaign, depending on what you're doing in campaign. They just took those numbers. I don't know if they just replicated the combat power formula from NIKKE. The only thing they have changed, of course, outside of all the thematic of the game, being vampire waifus rather than robotusis like in NIKKE, is that they are a little bit more stingy at the release than NIKKE. So I'm not sure how easy it's gonna be getting these characters or not. I will still play the game when it comes to global. Right now it's a beta. Because since it's so similar to NIKKE, it's easy to get in for us. And there is good waifus, right? There are great waifus as well. There is also an affinity system up to 30 or 40 if it's a pilgrim, alright? So, like I was saying, I just wanted to showcase every system that they took from here. The Battle Pass, Tarsis, thank you. The Battle Pass is the same as NIKKE, but there is no skin. It's the same level, same rewards as NIKKE, but no skin, which is an L. The only reason to buy the Battle Passes in NIKKE is because you're getting a free skin with the pools. It's like, why would I buy it if not, right? If I want pools, I buy them on the shop, not here. So kind of stupid that they're doing that. Hopefully they actually copy NIKKE in these two. That's it. You guys can say goodbye to YouTube. We're probably gonna be posting this video tomorrow, since this is just coincidences from this company copying NIKKE or similar to NIKKE. All right, they are not copying. They are great people, right?
役立たずは楽園から追放するのみ。ブランとノワールのショータイムです。天地万物を切るとはこういうことです。